always loved cultural days, as in, the outfits, the cultural outfits, and the food. Makana, the food is very important. But this one was extra special because it was my son's very first cultural day since he started school. And for me, also because, of course, it's my first time following mommies now to wake up and say my son is having a cultural day. It felt really, really good. So I wanted to make it memorable for both him and myself. I decided to make abacha because, of course, abacha, we all know that abacha is an Eastern thing now. They drag them. And I felt, okay, let me just do it. And the funny thing is, actually my first time making abacha for, a school event. So from soaking these cassava flakes, that's the abacha, to mixing the palm oil. And first of all, I want to say that this palm oil is very, very good. Yes. I just kept thinking, this boy is really growing, Hey. If Kwaka, this boy is very excited while I was preparing this abacha. This day come as in no abacha can name it. Hey, the boy was so excited. In fact, he started dancing. So while I was just staring, it was just stuttering my body. Like, I could just see the excitement, and it meant so much to me. But then, beyond the cooking, this whole experience reminded me of something deeper, and that's support. Support. Yes, I talk about support. You see, sometimes life pulls families in different directions, work, distance, or responsibilities. But support isn't only about physical presence. Yes, you don't have to be there to physically to support. It's about showing up in the very little ways that say, I'm here, I care, and I see you. Because you hand gloves. For me, in my hand I used to press this Maggie, put them anyway. Back to what I was saying. By the way, this yaji is really, really, really tasty. All right, so back to what I was saying about support. So even if you're far away from your partner or your kids, you can still be present. A video call to check in, a voice note of encouragement, a text message here and there of encouragement, helping plan your child's outfit, or simply making sure things go smoothly behind the scenes. It's not just about money, but there are these, some of these little things that, that counts. All of that counts. So as I stirred the bowl of abacha, I just realized it wasn't just about food. It was about love. It was about effort and the joy of being part of moments that matter, no matter where we are. So you see, this line here only tells you that you can actually support from wherever you are. It's actually not easy doing all of this alone. Yes, it's not easy without the physical support of your partner. Yeah, but then it is what it is. So here's to all parents showing up for their kids, and to partners who support each other even from miles away, because love isn't just about distance, it's about presence. So most of the time, you just have to be intentional about it. It may not be easy, but you can do it. Make sure you're always present. By the way, I wanted my abacha to be really, really moist. I didn't want it to be dry, so I tried to add a little water, and then I gave it a good mix. Don't you like what you're seeing? Me, I like what I'm seeing. You need to check on our support. You can support somebody by giving somebody abacha today. Yes, but this also tells you that preparing abacha is not really hard like that. I know I didn't use the traditional ehuru, all those nice things. I didn't use it though. I just made a very simple meal because myself I'd go walk. And then again, I knew that one week or this food. So what I did was I prepared macaroni for him. I prepared macaroni and egg, so that just in case he doesn't eat the abacha well, he might go some of these cultural days. Everything like this, we don't really know whether our 2-year-olds they chop the food or maybe then they chop the food. But the idea is that again, they are they are having their cultural day, and we are bringing our culture back. We are reminding people of our culture. Yeah, maybe next time I'll prepare fufu or nyoka. Do you know nyoka? Nyoka is really nice though. That's corn food. If you prepare that thing with obono soup, adore obono with it, obona saraka. See no. Hey, you have to go there. Oh, you nearly bite off your finger. Mana, as I say, just me go there abacha. You are doing more easier. Mana gara no, because I bought Kpomo. This is our Nigeria. Well, let me just stop here. I don't want to start talking about Nigeria problem on top of this more abacha that I'm making. Now, person no go hear word from me. Well, it felt good, it was my first time. I felt so excited seeing myself doing same thing that mommies have been doing. To all the mommies that have been doing this, shout out to you. Like, you guys have been doing this back to back or more. I cut cap for you. Imagine say you get like 3 to 4 kids or more. So as it food done. I stirred it very well. You need to give it a very good mix so that your salt, your seasoning, everything will just mix properly. Yeah, so this was it. I use crayfish. This is not command house in Nigeria. The crayfish I used for this small bowl. Even myself, I was not considering like yeah. I will come a virtuous woman because the crayfish I put here, yes, beans. Anyway, I remained a little. But by the way, I want to know if you'll be trying this. Hey, I tasted this abacha and it was giving everything it was supposed to give. It was moist, it was tasty, everything was given. Even the garden egg I used, it's not those kind of garden eggs that if you eat it will be, very sour. Well, this was me dishing it into the bowl for him, into the plate for him to that he will go to school with. And I just told myself, this is why I don't put for this boy now. That's the way work supposed to chop now. I just told myself, see, you see this small one remain for Henami go chop on this one now. It's very small. See, I'm not even that. You see, I just told myself, I have to eat this one. Then I decided to garnish it with some garden eggs, just put the remaining one I remained the remaining one I had, and then the onion just to make it look beautiful. Ordinarily, as we say on top of this thing, there's supposed to be fish here, like the tail, the big one. It's supposed to be here, but since it's not there, I put crayfish. All fish na fish, crayfish or fish. You have to go there. Anything you have, you use. That was what I did, and I didn't have extra veggies I should have added. I just mixed up. I had little, so I just mixed everything. The initial one I had, and this is my odogu. See how he's excited now. Mommy, sigoro mi enchoro. Nego the chief himself, the eze himself. If you the boy, odogu parara. Now, about the boy food in your son, let him go and bring spoon. He brought spoon. This boy wanted to start doing his cultural day from the house, and I said, now you calm down, let's get there. This was it. Tell me if you'll be trying this dish. Love you.